Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Diaries of a Lunar Soul. So this reading is for soulmates or twin flames currently in separation who want to check in with their feminine energy just to see where she's at energetically. And this is in regard to sacred union with her masculine here on the physical plane. So I've already done the masculine one, so please remember to check that out. You might find that the messages link to each other, maybe. Okay, so we shall look at what is the general theme of the reading, what energies were in the feminine's recent past. Then we'll look at what energy is in the feminine at the moment, what current energy is the feminine at the present. Then what energies are currently challenging divine feminine. Then we'll move on to what energies are in the feminine's near future, or rather the immediate future. Then we shall look at what energies are supporting the feminine towards sacred union with her masculine. And then last but not least, how is divine helping the masculine to come towards the feminine. Then, as usual, I'll end the reading with guidance from divine on way forward for the feminine. Okay, so as usual, the reading is timeless, meaning whenever you click on this video, that's Spirit's way of bringing the message to you. And if it doesn't resonate, then it just means I'm not tuning into your frequency at the moment. And maybe if you watch the video at a later date, it may resonate. Or it might never resonate, yeah? Cool, so I've already shuffled the cards. And I've put in something in the description box explaining why I normally do this shuffling off camera. So if you want to know more, just check out the description box. But for now, let's begin. So I want us to start with, let's look at what the general theme of the reading is. What do the animal spirit guides and the archangels want to say about this reading we're just about to see? And we have the elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with respect that you deserve. Wow, okay. Then the roadrunner. Keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously, feminine. Okay. Then Archangel Jophiel, ego. And this in tarot just means that it's also the devil card in tarot. Great, so it's saying a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Interesting. Okay, we'll see how that plays out. Then lastly, for the general theme, we have the moon. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. Interesting. So we have two cards here talking about fears. The ego said negative or fear-based thoughts, and the moon has release fears that hold you back. Okay, cool. So let me just take in these energies. Yeah, so with the roadrunner and the elk, divine is telling the feminine to remain confident in herself and her dreams, but at the same time still allow room for change. Because these two cards are saying, although you should defend your beliefs at all times here with the elk, it's important to be flexible, just a little bit. Don't take things too seriously. Okay? And by the way, lately, this taking things too seriously theme has been coming up in a lot of my readings, where the channeled message from the divine masculine to the feminine has been to chill out. Yeah? Just relax a bit and to stop being so melodramatic. Yeah, so the animal spirit guides are saying make a stand for what you believe in with the elk here. But don't be so rigid, feminine. Leave some room for play, okay? So that's the general theme that's gonna come up in the whole reading. Okay. And probably that's why Archangel Jophiel here with the ego card, which I said again is the same as the devil card in traditional tarot, is cautioning you that you're letting the 3D world circumstances dictate your stance on things. You're letting it dictate your passion for life. That's why it reads here, being overly focused on material things. Interesting. And then with the moon card, I'm sensing that the reason you're overly focused on the material world and what's in front of you is because you're doubting your ability to manifest abundance in this life. See, it reads events behind the scenes. And this to me means you're uncertain about something, feminine. You can't see the way forward in a certain aspect of your life because the moon represents uncertainty, things which we can't see, our subconscious mind. And also with this moon card here, we have the theme of fear, like I said, yeah, coming up. Release fears that hold you back, which again is also here, the ego, negative or fear-based thoughts. Yeah, so I'm eager to see how this fear theme and the confidence theme of standing your ground and the humor theme here of not taking things too seriously and being a little bit flexible will show up in the reading. Okay, so now let's get to the main reading. Right, so let's start off with how these themes show up in your recent past, or rather in the Divine Feminine's recent past. And we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, geez, there are many repeating cards, and the Lovers. Wow, okay. Yeah, so you've been on this intense spiritual journey where you have been trying to manifest into the physical plane. By you, I mean the Divine Feminine. I'm assuming that the people watching this are the Divine Feminines. But again, if you're a Divine Masculine watching, just know I'm referring to the Divine Feminine, okay? Yeah, so you have been trying to manifest into this physical plane a new phase, or rather a new romantic cycle for yourself. Because the Ace of Cups and the Lovers are all about manifesting this holy grail, divinely guided, sacred union with another soul here on earth. See this white bread over here? This here? To me, that represents the intention you put out into the universe to begin this new phase of a spiritual love connection. You are no longer satisfied with a superficial romance, and you wanted something that had a spiritual connection. See here the angel? So this love is divinely guided. This is an angel. And so you set the intention for the universe to bring this spiritually guided love towards you. And that is why the Page of Wands is here. The other meaning of the Page of Wands is usually a start of a passionate spiritual journey, a spiritual calling of some sort. And then the Page of Pentacles, this one here, usually represents new beginnings, wanting to start something new. This Page of Pentacles is usually very eager to learn, looking for the next new thing to learn and study. Then the Ace of Pentacles is all about manifesting this love, yeah, that you want into the physical plane. into the 3D world, because pentacles in tarot represent the earth energy. Yeah, so in the past you set an intention that you wanted to manifest sacred union with another soul here on earth, a union that is divinely guided and spiritually enlightened. Interesting, but I'm yet to see where this ego and the moon card with the fear themes come in, because there's no fear coming in here. Anyway, let's continue. I'm sure they'll come up somehow in the reading as we go along. Okay, so let's move on to the present moment. How are these themes up here showing up in your current energy? And we have the Page of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so now I see how these general themes here are playing out in this reading. With the Page of Cups here and this Knight of Wands, I'm sensing that some of you have been waiting for so long for this offer of love with the Page of Cups here. You've been waiting for this offer of love to be presented to you, that you've become impatient, because the Knight of Wands can at times be very impatient and has this urge to get things done straight away. Now. Yeah, so you guys have been waiting for so long that you're getting impatient. And in fact, with this Five of Cups here, some of you are almost giving up, because the Five of Cups has an energy of hopelessness, things not going your way. But instead of re-strategizing and finding a different path to your goal, with the Five of Cups, more often than not, we let the mishaps control us, and we instead focus on the problem rather than the solution. See here, this guy here is so focused on these three cups that have toppled over that he can't see these other two cups behind him that are in perfect condition. So to me, this means some of you are so tired of holding on to this intention of manifesting love that you're thinking of cutting your losses, because you can't stand things not going your way any longer. Oh man. And then with the Justice card here and this Queen of Pentacles, I sense that you're trying to maintain your cool and stay grounded, because the Queen of Pentacles is very grounded and is willing to go the long distance to get things done. She's very patient and no challenge is too big for her. But when it's right next to the Justice card and this Knight of Wands, this impatient Knight of Wands, it means some of you are really struggling to keep cool and keep calm. You've been swinging between impatience and patience. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. That's why the Justice card here says you're trying to balance these two energies. Impatience and patience. The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Because being too patient can at times be detrimental. Sometimes the best course of action is to move on instead of waiting for forever, right? So with the Justice card here, some of you guys are really trying to balance rationality and logic, which is the Queen of Pentacles, asking yourself, will this really manifest, or should I just let go and move on? Versus the passion and the imagination of the Knight of Wands, which is you trying to be optimistic by telling yourself, it will manifest. I set the intention and I know the universe has got my back. So you're going back and forth between those two energies, belief and doubt. Wow. Yeah, because you have to balance the two. You can't be so hopeful and forget to see the logic. You have to know how to balance imagination and logic so that you're not lost in an illusion. Wow, interesting energy the feminine is at in this current energy at the moment. And I feel like I want to know more about this. So let's pull up an oracle card and then another clarifier for this current energy here. So let's see why this 5 of Cups is here. What is challenging the feminine? And we have, let me create space. We have surrender to low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Wow. Okay. And let's get a clarifier. The Ace of Swords. Goodness. Okay. I keep moving these things back and forth. Let's create more space for another oracle. Believe in the impossible. Okay, blue moon. Let's push this again and create space. I'm trying to make sure everything is within the frame of the camera. It's just hanging there. And then I'm a perfectionist. I like these cards being in perfect angles. Yeah. Okay, right. So the challenging energies are surrender to low self-esteem, the Ace of Swords, and believe in the impossible. And this is very, very clear. And it's exactly what I've said here with the Justice card. You're going back and forth between doubting yourself, yeah, your low self-esteem, and believing in the impossible, your ability to manifest this spiritually divine love with another soul. Because the Ace of Swords here is usually a card of victory and triumph. But when it's paired here with this low self-esteem, it means at the moment you're not as confident as you should be about your manifestation. You might be just a little bit confident, but not fully confident. That's why you're still going back and forth between these two energies. Okay. So now I see how these general themes here are showing up. With the ego card here, you're being overly focused. This card here, you're being overly focused on the fact that this sacred union, this lovers, with your masculine, hasn't manifested yet into the physical plane. You're focused on these 3 cups here in this 5 of Cups. You're focused on these 3 cups that have toppled over. The ones that are right in front of you. Because that's what you see now. You can't see these other 2 behind you that are still in perfect condition. And with the moon card here, Archangel Haniel is telling you there are things you can't see at the moment. There are things you can't see. Events behind the scene. Events behind the scenes. These 2 cups, yeah? These 2 cups behind you in this 5 of Cups. Because you're letting your fears and doubts hold you back. Okay? Wow. Right. So to me, these 2 cups behind you are the events happening in the background. The universe working to bring the manifestation into reality. But you're so focused on this 3D world that it's not letting you believe in the impossible. Yeah, your doubts and low self-esteem are not letting you believe in magic. Okay, you're being too logical, because the Queen of Pentacles can at times be very logical, too logical, to the point where she's even boring. Too practical. And that's why the Roadrunner was telling you, just keep your humor, keep your sense of humor, and don't take things so seriously, feminine. And the Elk is reminding you to stay focused on your intention, no matter what. No matter what the outside world projects onto you, stay focused and believe in yourself. Believe in the impossible no matter what. Stand tall and maintain your dignity, and others will treat you with respect, with the respect that you deserve. Wow, so the general themes are showing up are more so in the current energy than in the past. Interesting. Okay, right. So now let's see how these general themes will play out in your near future. Remember, we have seen they played out in your past and how they're playing out right now in your current energy. And now let's see how they're playing out in your immediate future. And we have the Four of Wands. Cool. The Chariot. Wow. Hopeful energy. Six of Wands. Your future is bright, feminine. Eight of Wands. And Nine of Wands. There's a lot of progression. Four of Wands to Six of Wands. Eight of Wands to Nine of Wands, which is good. It shows movement. No wonder the Chariot is here. Right. Okay. Let me take in these energies. Yes, feminine. The Four of Wands is a manifestation card. See here, 11, 11, 11, and 11. So in your intention to attract into this reality a divinely guided love, your soulmate, true soulmate partnership with another divine masculine will happen soon. And to happen sooner rather than later. Because the Four of Wands brings with it the first signs of results, the first milestone of a project. And it brings into the physical world the ideas you have been slowly creating in your inner world. So all your hard work with this Nine of Wands energy will pay off. You have stayed on this path and gone against all odds to remain focused, and you've held your vision. See here, even with a broken arm, you still continued to hold on. So the universe is saying all your hard work, feminine, will very soon, because I asked immediate future, right? I didn't say way distant future. This is the immediate future position. So all your hard work will very soon pay off in a huge way. Because just like the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands is also a card of reaping rewards of your hard work. But unlike the Four of Wands, where the energy is more personal and focused on friends and family, that's why you see a home here. For the Six of Wands, the energy is massive. So much so that even the extended world, the outside world, will see the fruits of your labor. And this is Spirit's way of saying the universe will reward your determination and perseverance in a massive way. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, right? Wow. And this risk of waiting for your masculine to come forward that you have had to endure for so long was indeed a huge risk. You had no clue whether it will ever manifest. But despite your doubts, with this self-esteem, low self-esteem, what I'm seeing here in the future is you'll still hold on to your vision. And because of because you decided not to give up, divine will reward you in a big way. See how this lady is proud and confident and is getting public recognition. See, guys, behind her? This means whatever reward is coming your way will solidify and strengthen your confidence and bring you to your full power as a divine feminine. So just hang in there. Just hang in there with this 9 of Wands. You're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close to achieving your goal, feminine. Very close. Manifestation. Wow. Okay. Right. So, and actually I forgot to talk about the 8 of Wands and the Chariot. I was about to move on without talking about these important cards. The Chariot represents moving forward. No more delays, no more waiting. In the near future, you will integrate any opposing forces that are currently stopping you from moving forward. See these animals here? One is white, the other one is black. One is looking this side, the other one is looking the other side. To represent opposing forces, the challenges you have had to face on this journey. But soon you will have a breakthrough and learn how to coordinate these forces. You'll learn how to coordinate these opposing forces here and start moving forward at breakneck speed, the Chariot. And the 8 of Wands usually means just that. Communication coming in really quickly, or things moving forward really quickly. No more delays. And that is why I said earlier that this sacred union with your masculine here on the physical plane will manifest sooner rather than later, divine feminine. It's in your near future. Not far future, near future. Wow, okay. So let's see what energy from now until then will help you stay focused on this journey towards sacred union with another divine masculine. And we have surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Oh, cool. What's this? And then the clarifier, 7 of Wands. Okay, this is an interesting combination of cards. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So divine is saying, stop trying to direct the course of events, feminine. See, in this 7 of Wands, this lady seems to be trying to control these wands here, showing them how to move. Looks like she's directing them, right? And the 7 of Wands usually represents being guarded, not going with the flow, defending yourself against something. But this surrender to what is card is saying, now is not the time to push too hard, feminine. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. Okay? When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So the energy supporting you is for you to be able to manifest this love. Yeah? Right now, continue to surrender to your feminine energy. Okay? The yin energy, which is the energy of flow. The yin energy doesn't go out like the masculine yang energy. Instead, the yin feminine energy attracts and pulls things towards it. The feminine energy is a void. It's like a black hole, drawing things, everything on its path towards it with minimal force, with the flow. Okay? Wow. Okay, let's see another card for the supporting energy. Work through your fears. And this takes us back again to the general theme here in the moon card. Yeah? Keep working at identifying and releasing any fears and doubts that hold you back and make you question whether you will ever manifest this sacred union here with the Lovers card. Harness the energy of the elk here. Okay? And if you keep doing this, or if you stay in these energies of going with the flow, okay, to surrender to what is, and believing in the impossible, then your manifestation will happen way faster, much faster. Because remember guys, as much as these are energies in the universe right now, and we have seen that your manifestation will happen at some point, how soon it happens is all dependent on your thoughts. If you keep letting your fears, right? If you keep letting your fears control you, it will take longer, okay? So banish any fears, keep working at destroying any doubts you have, and your manifestation will be realized way sooner. Okay, feminines? Wow, okay. Right, so before we finish off this reading with guidance, I'm trying to beat the sunlight again. So before we finish off with guidance, let's see how divine is helping the masculine come forward to his feminine. Because with this Lovers card here, it usually means equal give and take relationship, where the masculine and the feminine each do their part in manifesting this harmonious union with each other. So let's see how this masculine's spirit guides are supporting him through this journey towards you, feminine. Okay, and we have the Four of Cups. Wow, okay. The Seven of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let me take in these energies and try and hold these cards in a way that you can see. Great, okay. So the masculine's guides are currently helping the masculine plan his approach towards you. They're helping him come up with a solid plan that won't fail this time. And I'm sensing for some of you, there have been times when you really felt the masculine was about to approach, but then something happened and he backed down. Yeah, well, his spirit guides this time are helping him make a solid plan. The Knight of Pentacles is a very reliable and dependable person. And before he makes any move, he ensures he has a strong plan, which always succeeds. And that's why he's the most reliable knight in the tarot. Also, that is why you see he isn't moving. All the other knights in tarot are usually shown being on the move. You can see here, let's see the Knight of Wands here. See, the Knight of Wands is on the move. His horse is moving. But for this Knight of Pentacles, see, his horse is stationary, not moving. Yeah, so his spirit guides and the divine, they're helping him plan his way to you so that he can offer you this cup here, this one, and this Four of Cups. And the cup he's bringing to you is straight from the divine. See, this cup is coming from a hand in the sky. To show that the masculine is bringing an offer of love that is divinely guided and chosen. And probably that's why the lesson the feminine is learning is that of patience. To just wait for divine timing and go with the flow. Here, in the current moment, where we saw the Knight of Wands is the impatience energy and the Queen of Pentacles the patience energy, and the feminine is trying to figure out how to balance the two energies. Because this Seven of Pentacles, the masculine's spirit guides are telling you, feminine, that the masculine is planting his seeds and watering them at the moment, and he cannot come forward until the flowers blossom. The Seven of Pentacles is a card that asks for patience, and his spirit guides are helping the masculine tender to his garden, to make sure whatever he presents to you, whatever flower he brings to you, is love built on stable foundations. Which brings me back to this Four of Wands card here. The fours in tarot represent strength and stability, a stable home and family. And this is what the masculine spirit guides are helping him realize here with this Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Woo, I'm so excited for you guys. It's coming. And I did another reading where I said the Emperor is coming, so check that out. Actually, that was the masculine energy. So I can see they're linking up quite well. They're flowing into each other. Great. Wow. Interesting. Okay, guys. So let's wrap up this reading with some guidance from Spirit, Universe, for the divine feminine right now. How can you keep up this optimistic energy over here? The future position has so much optimism, and what the masculine is doing also is so hopeful, right? So we have the Hierophant. I'm so excited. The Hierophant and the Seven of Swords. What an interesting pair. Okay, I got it. So divine is just re-emphasizing what I was already come through in the reading. With the Hierophant here, divine is telling the feminine to keep her faith, and that this phase she's in right now is a test. Her commitment to stay on the path to sacred union with her masculine is being tested. Because the Hierophant in Tarot is a spiritual mentor or leader who guides and teaches us through spiritual lessons. And in this instance, for the feminine, the events occurring in her life right now are a spiritual lesson, where the Hierophant is teaching her how to have faith and be patient. And with this Seven of Swords here, the Hierophant is teaching the feminine that at times, not all will be revealed to you right away. Remember, the Moon card said events behind the scene. Yeah? So not all will be revealed right away. But it doesn't mean that nothing is happening. Where's my speech going? It doesn't mean that nothing is happening, feminine. See here, let me put this down. See here, in this Seven of Swords, it's not clear what is happening. Is this guy stealing these 5 swords? Or is he taking back what belongs to him, and that's why he's left behind these 2 other swords? Whatever the scenario, something is definitely happening. We just don't know what, right? So the Seven of Swords sometimes in Tarot can get a negative rep, meaning deceit. But in this instance, when it's being paired here by the Hierophant, for me, I'm sensing things happening in the background. There's more than meets the eye. So the Seven of Swords, the Hierophant is teaching the feminine how to look past what is in front of her eyes, or what is in her immediate environment, these two swords over here, that she couldn't grasp, and instead have faith and believe in herself. Wow, wow, beautiful energy. Right, guys, that was a lovely reading. Lovely reading. So with that, guys, divine feminines, please believe in the impossible. Keep your faith. Hang on, hang in there. It's about to manifest. Just stay positive, okay? Keep walking through your fears. And with that, I'll end the reading here. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next reading. I send you all the love and blessings. Bye.